Here are the crypto top headlines covered in this video. VanEck files Form 8A for Spot Ether ETF. Approval timeline revealed. Next, Bitcoin can hit $500,000 by October 2025, says billionaire investor. Also, German government offloads 900 Bitcoin, 400 BTC sent to Coinbase and Kraken. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, where there's no clickbait thumbnails or titles, and no speeches on my opinions, just bringing crypto's news to you. We have a quick request that doesn't cost you anything in order to help. Help us grow this channel to 1,000 subscribers by September, which would be our channel's 1-year anniversary. All we ask is that you click on the like and subscribe buttons, as well as the notification bell. By clicking on these, it does help grow the channel, so thank you in advance for doing so. Now, on to these headlines. Our first top headline, VanEck files Form 8A for Spot Ether ETF. Approval timeline revealed. Senior Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchunas pointed to VanEck's 8A filing for its Bitcoin ETF as a clue for the potential launch window of an Ether ETF. On June 25th, investment manager VanEck filed Form 8A for its Spot Ether exchange-traded fund with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, bringing the ETF one step closer to live trading. The updated filing caused senior Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchunas to speculate that Spot Ether ETFs could be available for trading as early as July 2, 2024. Balchunas explained his prediction was bolstered by VanEck's 8A filing for its Bitcoin ETF, filed 7 days before the investment fund launched on the market. The world waits. Earlier in June, the senior Bloomberg analyst predicted an early July ETF launch window based on the lack of significant commentary from SEC staff on the ETF applicants' S1 filings. The lack of commentary suggests the regulator has not identified major issues with the ETF offerings, indicating a potential to expedite the listing process. Balchunas also noted that the approval of the Ether ETFs was unexpected and likely due to political factors from the current administration. However, SEC Chair Gary Gensler expressed the opposite sentiment and claimed that listing Ether ETFs on stock exchanges could take months and may not happen until September 2024. Gensler put the onus of the Ether ETF listings on the applicants and claimed the process depends entirely on their response times. Political tailwinds. As Balchunas suggested, the approval of a Spot Ether ETF in the United States came as a surprise to many and represents a radical departure from the current policies of the current administration. The 2024 election year has brought cryptocurrencies into sharper focus as presidential candidates across the board attempt to appeal to pro-crypto voters. According to the Stand with Crypto Political Action Committee, or PAC, roughly 52 million Americans hold crypto, making pro-crypto voters a palpable voting bloc in American elections. The PAC also announced that it had reached a significant milestone, garnering 1 million advocate signatures from the public. Taking advantage of the opportunities afforded to the blockchain industry during an election year, several initiatives have been mobilized by industry executives to galvanize the voting public, including the recent announcement that the Gemini exchange would facilitate donations to pro-crypto candidates and the creation of the Bitcoin Voter Project, a Bitcoin education and awareness nonprofit group. Let me pause here for a moment. If you're getting value out of this video, please click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Our next top headline, Bitcoin can hit $500,000 by October 2025, says billionaire investor. Billionaire tech investor and venture capitalist Chamath Palihapitiya believes Bitcoin can reach as high as $500,000 by October next year, According to him, the premier digital currency is on its way to becoming even scarcer after the May halving and will likely increase in valuation with time. He also believes that the top cryptocurrency is swiftly becoming a global reserve asset similar to gold. Polkadot, a Canadian-American venture capitalist worth $1.2 billion, has a history of backing successful tech startups emerging from Silicon Valley. He is the CEO of Social Capital, a VC firm based in Palo Alto, California, and has extensive executive experience with Facebook, which he quit in 2011. He has been an avid Bitcoin user and promoter for the last few years and is known to give flamboyant predictions regarding its price performance in the future. Bitcoin's recent price action. Bitcoin has had a month to forget, with short-term bears dominating the proceedings. Here is the price movement from the last 5 days. The cryptocurrency tried hard to move above $66,000 during the day before the summer solstice on June 20th, but the bulls ultimately failed to do so. Subsequently, the premier digital currency started falling in value and is now struggling to remain clear above the $64,000 level. Various crypto analysts and commentators had predicted that the digital currency would reverse its trend at the end of the second quarter of this year, but that didn't turn out to be the case. Now they are predicting a late Q3 or Q4 bull market continuation of Bitcoin. There aren't enough worthwhile bullish signals emerging from the market in the short term. Can Bitcoin reach $500,000 by October 2025? According to Polkadot, the main driving forces for Bitcoin's rise to $500,000 will be its growing status as a reserve currency and its deflationary mechanism triggered after the halving event. He used these variables and analyzed the digital currency's performance with the previous 2020-2021 bull market in mind. This is how he ended up with the magical $500,000 figure. Bitcoin's rise to $500,000 would mean that the digital currency's market capitalization would balloon close to $10 trillion from the current $1.26 trillion. This is a massive price jump, and it would make the digital currency more valuable than any other asset besides gold itself. It is certainly achievable in the long term, but there isn't a high chance of it happening during this bull market. Most experts, including Standard Chartered, are predicting anywhere between 120,000 and 250,000 during the highly anticipated 2024-2025 bull market, and that seems like a safer bet. However, Bitcoin is known to defy expectations, and this bull market could be one of the biggest upticks the markets have ever seen. Our next top headline: German government offloads 900 Bitcoin, 400 BTC sent to Coinbase and Kraken. The added selling pressure from the German government could tank Bitcoin price below the key $60,000 mark. A German government, or BKA, labeled cryptocurrency wallet has sold over $54 million worth of Bitcoin. The German government's wallet sold 900 Bitcoin in 3 individual transactions on June 25th. The first 200 BTC transaction was sent to the Coinbase exchange, while the second 200 BTC transfer was sent to the Kraken exchange. However, a third transaction worth 500 BTC, or over $30 million, was sent to wallet 139PO, which remains unknown according to on-chain intelligence provider Arkham Intelligence. While wallet 139PO remains unknown, it is not the first time the German government has interacted with it. The German government previously sent 800 BTC to the address on June 20th and another 500 BTC on June 19th, just 6 days ago. Following today's transfers, the wallet still holds 46,359 Bitcoin, according to Arkham Intelligence. Will the German government tank Bitcoin below $60,000? The government-labeled wallet holds over $2.8 billion worth of BTC and could introduce significant selling pressure that could take Bitcoin's price below the key $60,000 psychological mark. Bitcoin price has been in a downtrend, falling 11% on the monthly chart and over 7% on the weekly, trading just above $61,000 as of 9:40 a.m. UTC, according to Bitstamp data. According to popular analyst Willy Woo, technical chart patterns suggest that Bitcoin might experience a correction lasting up to 4 weeks before its price rally resumes. The analyst wrote in a June 22nd X post to his over 1.1 million followers, eyeballing this model, probably 1 to 4 weeks more of cooling down before Bitcoin price action is sufficiently boring, chart intensity of speculators playing casino games. More Bitcoin selling pressure from Germany and Mt. Gox. The German government-labeled wallet first sparked suspicions of potential Bitcoin selling on June 19th when it executed a 6,500 BTC transfer worth over $425 million. Besides the transfer to the untagged wallets, the majority of the Bitcoin is transferred to centralized exchanges, which signals that the government is potentially looking to sell Bitcoin. Prior to the transfer, the wallet held nearly 50,000 BTC since February 2024. The funds are believed to have been seized from the pirated movie website operator Movie2K. However, July could introduce more Bitcoin selling pressure since collapsed cryptocurrency exchange Mt. Gox announced that would start repaying its defunct users. More than $9.4 billion worth of Bitcoin is owed to approximately 127,000 Mt. Gox creditors who have been waiting for over 10 years to recover their funds. This could introduce significant selling pressure for Bitcoin. So this concludes Crypto Top Headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, bringing crypto's news to you.